Well, man, the story today definitely is the forecast. Huge drop in those temperatures, and we're really going to get some accumulation potentially first of the season before even winter.
That's
arrives.
the thing. Everyone's, questioning. I had Matthew over there. Is it really going to accumulate? It's going to be just flurries? I'll tell you what, let's take a look at some of our cameras over in western Indiana. You can decide for yourself what we've got if you think it's really coming down, because we are already starting to see some accumulation on grassy surfaces here. This is a look at Terre Haute, just off of I-70 as you cross over the Illinois-Indiana border. Snow really coming down here. And over the past 15 minutes or so since I've been watching this camera, it certainly started to cover a lot more of those grassy surfaces. Wanted to show you a little bit of a different shot. This is going to be just down the road in Vincennes, where we're starting to see some slushiness developing on the roadway here. This US 41 near Vincennes. Already, of course, those grassy surfaces getting coated, and that snow continuing to track in to the western side of the state. All of that is headed in our direction. So live Doppler 13 radar right now, where you see those darker blues, that's where we're seeing some slightly heavier patches of that snowfall. That's going to reduce visibility as it's making its way across Park County right now. Down through Terre Haute, the snow has steadily started to fall from Linton down to Washington, and that's near Vincennes. That camera I was just showing you kind of right here in this zone. Snow certainly falling over on western sides of the state. That will eventually move in here over the next couple of hours in the metro. A look at the bigger picture shows us where all this moisture is surging in from the south. We've got this cluster of not only snow but also some rain on the south side of that. But as temperatures here continue to cool, especially here at the surface at or below freezing, this is going to stay an all snow event. Here's the next several hours and how they play out. We're going to be watching the scattered snow all the way through. Looks like just after the lunch hour. Temperatures holding steady here in the low 30s. So here's what you need to know and what you need to be prepared for today. Snow's going to continue through the early afternoon. Some of us see a dusting. Some spots see up to an inch. And I wouldn't be surprised if you get in one of those more steady bands of snow. We could see potentially some isolated 2-inch snow spots. So just keep that in mind if you are traveling for today. Bridges, overpasses. Of course, we know that we've got some road crews out there doing their best to keep everything safe. But those will become slippery in a hurry. So here we go. We're going to pick this up at 7 o'clock. Snow will continue to track into the metro, becoming widespread, even potentially some heavy banding setting up through the morning. That's 10 a.m. This will continue through 1 o'clock in the afternoon before eventually exiting off to the northeast. That's going to be the more steady snowfall. That ends in the early afternoon. Now, if you see some flurries, this is going to take us into about 5 p.m. and beyond. Not going to rule out the potential, perhaps another isolated snow shower through the evening, as temperatures are just not expected to really warm up much today at all. So just be prepared for some lingering snow in some spots. Again, most of the area under that dusting to 1 inch. Not going to rule out some isolated 2-inch spots under some of those heavier bands of snow. And then we go into the evening tonight. Once the sun goes down, we're looking at that drop in temps for the Raptors versus Pacers. It's a 7 p.m. tip-off today. We're going to be at freezing, and then into the 20s as that game lets out. We get into tomorrow. We'll bring back the sunshine, so we're going to be done with the snow for your Sunday. But look at these temps. We're going to struggle to get back out of the upper 30s for your highs during the second half of the weekend. Morning wind chill temperatures early tomorrow morning falling to around 15 to 20. So another cold one, but it does look like we'll see a little sun. 43, mostly sunny to get next week started, and then unseasonably chilly throughout the rest of the week with a few rain and snow showers possible again on Tuesday.